Guinea is no longer whispering, it's roaring. On the morning of 2nd June 2025, the country woke to a boiling point. The streets of Conakry, Labé, Kankan, Zerekore and Kindia filled with thousands of defiant citizens. Markets were shut, schools emptied, roads blocked with barricades and burning tires. Flags waved high as chants echoed down the axis of the prince. Guinea had risen. Since the 2021 coup against Alpha Condé, Guinea has remained under military control. Elections have been postponed repeatedly, journalists silenced, critics imprisoned. The economy has crumbled, prices have soared, hope has thinned. And yet, out of this despair, a rare clarity has emerged. Enough is enough. Today, fear has shifted. It no longer grips the people, it grips the junta. The barracks are tense, soldiers are on edge, but the streets belong to the citizens now. What once felt impossible now feels inevitable. Guinea is not merely protesting a regime, it is writing its next chapter. Will Doumbouya listen, or will he face the full force of a nation that has found its voice? The clock is ticking, and this time the message was unmistakable. A 24-hour ultimatum was issued. Colonel Mamadi Doumbouya must step down. No more delays, no more promises. The man who once vowed a short transition and a quick return to democracy now stands accused of clinging to power like the very leaders
We are against power for life. We are against corruption. We are against bad governance.
He is a corrupt military dictator, shouted one protester. We are done with him. He must go now. Welcome to the Black Post. This is where we break down the headlines they don't want you to understand, with clarity, truth, and a Pan-African lens. Guinea, a nation of 15 million people nestled along the Atlantic coast. Once a French colony, Guinea now finds itself in the grip of a military junta, and the promise of democracy is slipping further into the realm of fantasy. Since taking power in a 2021 coup, the junta led by General Mamadi Doumbouya has steadily tightened its control. What once appeared to be a transition has morphed into an entrenchment. The latest sign? A sweeping political crackdown. Guinea had 211 registered political parties until this week. In a single move, the junta dissolved 53 of them overnight and suspended another 54, including the country's two largest opposition parties. An additional 67 parties remain under surveillance. The message is clear: dissent will not be tolerated. What's unfolding in Guinea now resembles a slow-motion authoritarian takeover dressed in the language of transition. Back in 2021, many Guineans had actually welcomed the coup. Then President Alpha Condé had manipulated the constitution to reset term limits and was preparing for indefinite rule. The military, led by Doumbouya, a dual Guinean-French citizen married to a member of the French armed forces, promised change, transparency, and elections by 2024. They vowed the junta would not field candidates. Now, those promises ring hollow. As 2024 draws to a close, the military shows no urgency to hold elections. Instead, they are proposing a constitutional referendum, one that could conveniently allow Doumbouya to run for president himself, despite his earlier pledge not to. Progress on this referendum has been minimal, and with time running out, the likelihood of any real transition appears bleak. For many Guineans, the warning signs are familiar. The playbook, delays, repression, power grabs, mirrors patterns in Chad, Egypt, and Myanmar. Military rulers seldom surrender power willingly. Guinea now stands at a crossroads. Either history will repeat itself, or the people will chart a new course. But for now, democracy remains a distant hope, and the junta tightens its grip with each passing day. This is no ordinary protest, it's a national reckoning. The people are not simply asking for change, they are demanding it. Civil society, trade unions, opposition parties, women, youth, even veterans, groups once divided, have united with one voice. And that voice does not tremble.